we have the recording section. So we just do them the favor by recording and then sending it to them. So we're starting already, and then yesterday we just rephrased what we have been since Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. So we refresh all the topics we have touched. And then today we just specific on the three topics we did today, which is basic forex terminologies, forex trading sections, and then have stop loss and take profit loss, right? So I would like you guys to pay more of attention when we talk about how stop loss and take profit works. That doesn't mean that the other two is not important. It's important, but make sure you pay much attention to how stop loss and take profit works. So we're starting with the first, which is basic forex terminology, right?
Yeah.
So when you say terminology term, it's just about will I call it a code, or will I say a system, or just a language that
Jesus.
a group of persons use, right? It's only the people who are into that particular thing you're talking about would understand it. Okay, you can bring it to medicine, and then they will tell you there is what they call pharmacological terms, right? Pharmacological terms. You can have something like PCM. If I mention PCM here, not everyone here would know the meaning, right? But someone who is under medicine would know that PCM is paracetamol. Please, I don't know. Someone, just mute your mic. Mute your mic. Hello, please. The person that is like, please just help us by muting your mic. So can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right. So sorry for that. So I was talking about foreign terminologies. Right? So when you say terminology, it just means simple things that maybe your fellow forex trader might say, and then you understand it. Only you who is can understand that. Please, I don't know. There is someone that has mic on. You can help us by muting it. Please. Okay. So, like, I gave an example in the group where I talked about maybe when you hear something like, you can say, okay, someone might tell you that JPP is looking bullish, right? JPP is looking bullish. That simply means from his analysis or from his own point of view, what he's seeing that JPUSD, that is Great British Pound against United States dollar, is looking bullish. That is looking to go up, is looking to buy. That's simply that person is saying, right? So when the person also say JPP is, or he say Euro is looking bearish, right? That means Euro USD is looking to short, that is to sell. So all these simple terms, like I gave you guys an assignment. So you guys, you have to find those ones by yourself, right? So you can also hear something like a ranging market. Okay, that's a normal English we do have, right? So when you hear range, you know that's something that's it keeps on going, hitting a particular position and then gets back, hitting up, down. So a ranging market, I gave you guys the example in the group. Here you will have something like this. Excuse me. Okay. When you talk about the ranging market, you would have something like this market moving in this direction. It moves up, down, down. So it's not giving you any specific direction. It just keep on moving up and down, just up and down. It's not giving you a direct direction. Maybe it's a bullish direction or a bearish direction. The market just keeps moving up and down. So when you hear someone say the market is ranging, that simply means it has no will I say visible or any determined direction. So all these things are just terms in Forex you should know. There are still a lot of them, just like I gave you guys in the assignment. You can see someone, it might come on somebody's chart. Okay, let's do something. You might come on somebody's chart and you have something like this. You might have something like BOS, right? They have an abbreviation saying BOS. I'm trying to write it, I don't know. An abbreviation saying BOS. That simply means break of market structure. You know? So this is just like kind of your normal English terms in school. Or like maybe maybe when you're learning English, you hear about abbreviation. They tell you NTA, they tell you UNN, all those things. So those abbreviations. So those abbreviations also came across the currency pairs, right? You look at my cross currency pairs, where you have USD, you have JPUSD. So those things are just short terms. They have full meaning, right? And then I gave you a few of them on yesterday's class. I think the major currencies we do trade. I gave you guys the meaning. And I give you JPUSD, I thought it means Great British Pound, just that way. So that's that for basic Forex terminologies. We also have Forex trading section. Okay, this Forex trading section, let me explain it simply in the layman understanding where you guys will understand it easily. I gave you an example in the group where I say, okay, let's assume that there is this particular market in your village, right? There is this particular market in your village that's, or like let's use the normal market days that we know. We hear Ori, Afro, something like that, right? That is normal market days we do here. So now when you hear, okay, when you hear that today is Ori, right? There is a particular place in the village that this market do buy, right? Or you do buy and sell. So when it's Ori, then everybody goes to that particular spot. But that doesn't mean that if today isn't Ori, that you can't go to the market. You can go to the market, but you can't use it to compare that of when it is the holiday, because when it's holiday, a lot of people are carrying their goods to come and sell, and a lot of people are coming to buy. So you can easily get the product or whatever you are looking for, and at a cheaper rate. Just imagine that you want to buy yam, and just a whole line, all of them are just selling yam. So no one will give you a higher price. Everybody wants you to buy from him. They are ready to give you a discount just for you to buy. So you understand? So you are buying at a cheaper rate. So that's how it comes to trading section, right? This trading session, okay, I will also bring in spread into this. We talked about spread yesterday. We talked about spread yesterday. I also bring spread into this. We talked about trading. Now we are talking about trading session. Now, let's say we are on New York section now, right? Let's say you're in New York section, and then and maybe, or let's just say simple, you're on London section, the number one you can know. Now you're on London section, and then let's say maybe there is particular currency pair that do sell or buy well during the London section. Let's say, for example, KPUSD, right? So then you would prefer to buy or sell JPUSD during London section when you know that this is time, or will I say each section, right? Because first of all, the market will be volatile. There will be good momentum because you are buying or selling JPUSD at each section. Unlike when JPUSD is not on Asian session and you're going to buy it then it's be a kind of sluggish, right? And that's where your broker begins to charge you more, right? That's your broker begins to charge you more. Just bring it to your understanding. When it's section for you, when it's a London section, and this section is when JPUSD tends to buy or sell more faster. Now your broker, they know that okay, because there are a lot of people buying or selling this currency pair, so they tend to reduce their charge, which is the spread, right? They tend to reduce it because they have a lot of people buying and selling, so they also make enough profit. Unlike when you are buying it or selling it when it is not this section, so they tend to charge you more because there are less persons trading that pair. So I don't know if people are getting what I'm saying. Can you say something if you understand what I just said about forex trading section? Does anyone understand what I said? Hello, is anyone hearing me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so is that Emmanuel?
No, Joshua.
Joshua, okay. Joshua, do you understand what I said about trading section? Because I don't know
Not
if
fully.
okay, because I don't know, it's a kind of I'm Russian. So that's why I'm asking if you understood what I was saying. What I was trying to say in credit section is right. What I'm trying to say is this. Now there are four training sessions which I mentioned to you guys. You can call it the
Yes,
European session. You have the European session, you have the
yes,
New
the
York section,
Australia,
yeah, Asian session, and then the Sydney session or
Australia.
or Australian, whichever one you call it, right? Now,
Yeah,
let me say for example, during New York session, let's say London session. During London session, let's say it's London session now that owns non-session now owns JPP, right? Non-session owns JPP
yeah,
USD. Now, now that doesn't mean that JPP USD only trades during non-session. No, even during Sydney session and Asian session and other session, JPP USD will still buy or sell. But it is more preferable to buy or sell JPP USD during each section when it falls to this section, which is that London section. Did you pick anything now?
yes, yes, yes,
All these currency pairs, there are sections they fall into, right? Just for you to understand the
yeah,
fact that there are sections they fall into, and they are best traded when you are trading it during each section, right?
mm,
So you come to the stage in our phase two of this class when you begin to learn, okay, what section does JPUSD fall into? What section does Euro USD fall into? What section does US 30 fall into? You begin to know all those things and then know when to trade them. But for now, what I expected to know here is just to know that be on the idea that be on the idea that these currency pairs have sections that they are best traded. That's what the simple definition is. I hope you get something now.
yes, yes,
All right. Okay. So now the next topic is about how stop loss and take profit works, right? So that is where I want to touch on. Why is this? Okay, let's hold on. Why is he going to do it? All right. So Joshua, are you there?
yes,
All right. So I was trying to just get something fixed. So I said, the next thing we're talking about now is stop loss and take profit, right? So just like I explained to you guys
yes,
already, stop loss. When you hear the word stop loss, that means cut your loss and then take profit. That means take me out with profit, right? So normally when you place a trade, when after making your analysis and you place a trade and the trade is running, and you place a trade and it's running, right? Then your trade will either be running on profit or it's running on loss, right? But then you can't just be on your screen and watch the trade run, because most of the time, market seems to be sluggish, especially when it's ranging, right? You can see this, so just like an example, this whole market that is here, it was just ranging, right? It wasn't moving, didn't have a good momentum. So in this situation, you won't sit and watch the market. So that is where stop loss and take profit comes in. You just put your stop loss and take profit. Now the question you should ask yourself, how do I get my stop loss and then how do I get my take profit? Before talking about getting your stop loss and take profits, you should know how to analyze first, right? Which we talk about technical analysis in our phase 2 for those who will not lucky to follow us to our phase 2, right? So after making your analysis, just like you can see on my screen, this analysis I have made that I should buy, this is Euro USD, right? I should buy Euro USD from this zone up to this level, right? Let me make it more clear. All right, I think it's better now. So what I'm saying is you want to, what I'm saying, how to get your stop loss and take profit. Just like you guys, when I do send signals, right, I will give you something like JPUSD and I will give you numbers, right? Now I know you might not understand what those numbers are. What you know is that just go and type in, because I have shown you where to type it. So you just go there and type it in, and that's your own. Now I want to show you how I get those numbers now. Now this tool you see here, or I say this stuff you see here, is a tool in trading view, right? You can see the bottom side that seems to be red. Can you see it, right? And then this upper side is from somewhere here up that seems to be a kind of hash, or yes, hash, right? So now this bottom side that is red is between my entry zone to my stop loss zone, or my stop loss point. And then this spot also is marking my entry zone to my take profits zone or point. Now let me explain. If you look on the right side of my screen, you can see these numbers over here. You can see this. Yes. You can see this. You can see this number that is on black. You can see that 1.08092. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. And then you can see the one below, which is 1.07706. Now on red, right? And then up here, you can see 1.12151. Now I'll explain these numbers. The first number I pointed, which is on the kind of black, which is 1.08092. That's my entry number, right? And then the one on red, the 1.077006, is my stop loss number, which is on red. And the one up here, 1.12151, is my take profit number. So how I get this number, and simply is there is this two. On your trading video, you guys didn't remind me. I told you I would send a video on how to use trading. You have sent that video before now. You will understand what I'm trying to say. There is this tool, you find it on your trading view, right? And when you click on it, it will appear on your screen. Now, after making your analysis, you yourself that know your risk test, right? You know your risk, you know how much you are willing to risk on this trade, and then how much you want to make. And most of the time, it's not just how much you want to make, but it's how much you think that this trade will give you, right? So from what I have here, if this trade should activate me, it should buy all the way here, right? So that's why I made this analysis. If I still want to adjust this, now watch this number, this red number, you can watch it change. Watch it change now when I do what I want to do. Did you see the number change? Now it is 1.07218, right? So let me do something again. Just that's it. You can see the number 1.07218. Now you can still change when I bring it more down. Now we have 1.06841. So it's just the area you place your stop loss and take profit. So you just write it down on a paper, SL, and you write down this number. Now your entry right? Your entry is this number here, you write it down on paper. And then you take, even if you want to take your take profits, you want to take it down here or at the middle here or anywhere. So you can watch your right side of the screen, you can see those numbers changing, right? You can see those numbers changing. So whichever point you want to take, assume you want to take profits here. Once you drop it here, just pick up the number that is set, which is 1.11296. You write it down on your paper. And then next thing you do is to move down to your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 and simply input those numbers. Just like I taught you guys, I will show you guys how to put those numbers, right? How to place a trade when you want to do buy limit, sell limit, or instant execution. So you just input those numbers just that way, and your trade begins to run or activate when it gets to your zone. So I hope I'm communicating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So do anyone have anything to ask? I think I'm done. Do you have any other question to ask?
I have a question.
All right.
I have a question. You've talked about setting the stop loss and take profit, but you've not talked about the buy limit, like how you set down the
So you said I
price.
did not talk about what?
Buy limits, like setting the price.
Buy limits and then instant execution.
Okay, buy limit and instant execution. I told you guys already on that MT4 on MT5. But it seems that if I get down to the MT5 now, market is already closed. Hold on, let me check. Market is already closed out. I won't be able to show, but let me just check something.
The question I have is, how do you know the price to set for the buy limit or sell limit?
It's from your analysis. That's why I told you you will learn how to analyze and to be able to determine if if we price buy or we sell on our phase 2 of this class, right? On our phase 2 of this class, which is where you will learn the technical analysis. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can share my MT5 screen so you guys can just any other question you can ask while I leave this. Who asked that question? Was that Joshua?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you understand what I just said now? Your question was, how do you know when to place buy limit and sell limit, right? Was it your question?
Yeah, the price.
Yes, I told
Yes,
you would
yes,
get
yes.
you would yes, I told you you will know that from you know that from your from your analysis. Yes. Yeah, you know that from your analysis. Yes, well done. So any other question from anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. So what I was saying is about that about instant execution, buy limit and sell limit. Instant execution is there are sometimes maybe when you make analysis, right? And then you're like, okay, there are some things you have to, there are some confirmation you are yet to make on this your analysis. Then you didn't place the buy limit or sell limit, right? And so unfortunately, maybe when you get to your trading view letter, when you get your trading view letter, you get to see that price is already at that zone that you wanted to buy or sell. So instead of going to place a buy limit or sell limit, you just enter instant execution. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
What can you see on the screen? Let me know. Are you seeing my chart?
It's still the trading view. The trading view.
Okay, you can see the trading view, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. Because then I see it was showing post here. It's showing me post. Are you sure you can see the trading view? Can you see me move it
Yes,
left
Yes.
and right?
It's the
Can you see it move left and right?
no.
no, it's just stagnant.
I know what I'm saying. It's
Just
not
like
it's post. I'm trying to resume it and then it isn't responding. Okay, so I think I'm not the thing I wanted to show you guys there. So let's just do more of the discussion. We talked about the basic terminology and terminology in Forex. So it just means simple words like words that you communicate, right? So I might just come across a forex trader and tell the person to short. I can tell the person to short JPUSD. Once I see that that person is saying that, I just say right. But if you meet someone who haven't come across forex for the first time, tell the person to short JPUSD, the person probably won't understand what you're saying. He will ask you, "What do you mean?" Right? So you have to start to explain it. So that is why you, who is trying to venture into forex now, you have to. That is why you, who is trying to venture into forex, you have to know these terminologies, and not when one tells you to short or you still ask questions. You know. Then I gave you guys. Then I gave you guys assignments. So make sure you do that. So then I have questions. Still have questions on that trading sections.
Huh?
I said, do anyone still have question on trading section? Because I was out when I was trying to talk about it. Yeah, it's kind of find it a little difficult to understand. I mean, are you guys cool with everything we talked about this?
Is it?
Emmanuel, somebody's John Emmanuel. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm there.
Okay. So can you just say, can you just repeat what I talked about trading section? Let's know if you're understand.
What you talked about
Trading section. Did you join us? Were you with us when we talked about it?
I think I joined late.
You jumped it. But we
I
still
joined
talked
late.
about it in the we still talked about it in the group. Didn't you understand it from the group? I mean the written test.
I
Huh?
don't really get the question you asked.
I'm talking about trading section. Like we talked about three different topics. Basic terminologies, and then training sections, and then how stop loss and take profit works, right? So I was just asking you, what can you just say about training section? Let's assume that okay, that's what you're able to grab this night. I know that, so I know that you got something.
Okay.
Do you have anything? I think.
The only thing,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
according to what I learned about what you said the trading sessions that um just like you said the trading sessions can be slow sometimes according to when because during market days just like the example you gave during market days that
Yeah.
there's always markets every day but you said according to what there are some like some villages or maybe some particular places where they have a particular day where people from other places come and the example you gave you said like maybe the time is you gave the time of the trading sessions when it is open from 10 p.m. on a Sunday to the next day. So you said you gave some countries examples of some countries that this is when they open and this is when they close. You say when those countries are open for trading, that the trading moves more faster and there is tendency that there's going to be more profit when you trade with those countries that are open for trading. So you also said that um, that there's what you call bearish and bullish. That's the bullish is when the market is upwards, and the bearish is when the market is going downwards. And
Yeah.
also, you also say that the bullish there is you said the bear. You also say something about bear and bull that is like according to you said it's the terminologies they use in forex trading also. So I think that is what I
Yeah.
can say for now.
Yeah, you got something. But just be on the way that what we are mentioned about bullish and bearish. When I'm talking about terminologies,
Huh?
right? That was on that terminologies. When I tell you that your fellow forest trader might chat you up and be like, bro, I'm seeing JPUSD to bearish, right? So that means from his analysis or from his own view, he's anticipating that JPUSD would short, like it set down, right? So I'm just thinking about you should know this. You should know these terminologies. Like next week now, I might just come to the group and give a signal. I say JPUSD. I can just say bearish JPUSD. I can say short JPUSD. I can say sell JPUSD. All these are just the same thing. And I can say buy, or I can say bullish, or I can say uh, uh, um, all of them. So just those names, you should know it. So that's why I gave you an assignment. I just gave you guys about 3 different terminologies to go look for it. Just do 3 different terminologies. But that doesn't mean you should just do the 3. You can just take your time and give yourself more work by looking for more. So that would help you. Because myself, I learned it and I advanced it. I'm just here to help you learn. And I didn't learn everything from someone. I just got the basics, right? And then gradually keep on studying, reading articles and all that. So, who else on the line? Isaac, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, can you say something now about
Um,
stop loss and take profit? Just stop loss and take profit. Just that, and we will end.
stop loss and take profit.
Yes, yeah, like can you just explain what they are doing, what they are doing in the forest market?
Okay. Like you said, a trader cannot be on the system for
Yeah.
4 hours without doing any other thing. So he sets this parameter is stop loss and take profit in order to like secure his trading in case he's not there, so that the broker can keep his money safe. He sets his stop loss to a certain price at which he's able to risk the amount of money he has. Then he sets his take profit by chance if he's like if it's loose to his he can be able to gain like take profit when he's not online or available. That's the rest of it. So stop loss and take profit.
All right, all right. That's okay. So that's just the work of the broker to help you secure your money, you know, secure your profits when you have made profit and you're offline, or secure your capital when you're running on loss. So they just make you lose, cut your loss, right? So
Yeah.
it is on our phase 2 of this class. That's where you learn how to measure your stop loss and take profit. Although tomorrow we have pips calculation on what to do. An interesting topic students miss how to calculate pips, just like the analysis I have here. This particular analysis showing on the screen is if I'm to take the trade, give me about 320 pips. That's a trade, right? About 320 pips in profit if it goes to my favor. And then risking about 102 pips if it goes against me. But this is actually huge. This is just what you're using to learn, right? Because if you want to take trade, this 4 hours time frame. After making my analysis, I will go down to the 15 minutes time frame to get to able to minimize my loss, or like to minimize my risk and then maximize my target, right? not that way. So Joshua, you are raising your hand. Let's see. Just be fast.
If myself concerning this, the three sections,
Okay.
this the Australian session, you said is from 9 p.m. GMT and 20 by system. How are we able to practice, like to keep track of it?
He said, how are you going to do it?
Keep track of it, like you know, we know that it starts around 9 p.m.
Okay.
Like, but how exactly are we going to keep track of it? To know which particular currency is trading on a particular moment.
Okay, how to know the particular currency pair that is trading?
And because other markets might be open at the same time.
Okay, I don't really get your question. Can you just repeat? Let me.
Let's say three markets now are open at the same time, like open at the same time,
Okay.
like they are going on. The all of a sudden, let me say one of them now slows down. Let me say not full stop but slows down. I will not like stop. Like me, I will not take it as far as if this particular trade now is for this particular session. You know why it might not be possible for that particular session. Like how do I not keep a free track of it?
Okay, Joshua, what happens is this, you will just rephrase your question. Okay, I'll just open the group, or I'll open the group. Yeah, you phrase your question in the group, or you can just do that in the question and answering group. Then I will understand you better. Just take the time to explain, then I can be able to answer your question because I'm kind of not hearing you clearly. Do you understand?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right. All right, so that will be all for today. And please make sure you don't miss that of tomorrow, pips calculation and loss size. And I don't know, I'm just having issue with my trading view lately, but I will just try to work on it or reinstall another one. So tomorrow we won't have issues.